this wave, me and Didda Milan, real baseline junkies. Old school times hang by the canteen. Nowadays everyone round us bop. Nowadays everyone round us jumping. Jump online like, where's the rages? We're gonna get a quick feed outside. After the session, it's back to the stage. I'm pissed if I let a bitch kill my vibe. Chop that, flip that. Boys from the south don't know how to kick back. Gee, let me just hit my spliff, then I'm out. Let me just last, cause real life.
Headlines never in the background. Headlines never in the background.
Back on the map again, I do it for my city. I got the drive again, no time for stress and pity.
My hips, like, come here, gotta do it like this. Don't drop my shit. Then he try to dip and he trip. Beef ain't dead till he dead on my split. Till he dead on my. So bro, let's take a trip. Backdoor game trying to slime me a victim. Now he bopping, I'm punching my hips. Like, come here, gotta do it like this. Like, bop, bop, he dead. Roll it again. Fuck all wild, we smoking they miss. Like, how they dissing, they mans got chin. Now he got poked and his mans done ran. Yo, Ja, don't choke your shoe. You gon' what if you run into me? What did you do when I ran into you? How the saw when I came in that store? I should've sprung, put his brains on the floor. Let me come drop with a shot to the melon. He try to box, he got fucked with like 7. Got some friends from shit I can't mention. Like Monday tryna find me a lacquer. Like what? Like damn, he a capper. He ain't bullshit, he ain't a factor. Both getting money, but I get it faster. If it's beef, we ain't playing no defense. Niggas homeless and still tryna dick ride. Free agents don't know what to pick. Like it makes sense why I said so on switch side. Yeah, niggas be men with a bitch mind. Old Ross must stop, fuck 6'9". 47 we was gonna get stitches. One day was this and the next in the ditches. If you ready to die, got the drop, he gon' spread like a fidget. Like I can't mix the block with the side. 14 was a fucking holiday. And bro said he slipped, but he did it. Like, if you think I did it, I did it. Boys outside, I get lit any minute. Young nigga addicted to winning.
Now he popping, I'm poking my hips. He took the train and got put in the split. Like how you go out on the metro. He got poked one time, stop breathing. His man slapped him, he was on the floor bleeding. How can I die on the train like Ethan? Now he popping, I'm poking my hips. Come here, gotta do it like this. Like bop, like bop. That nigga dead cause he was trying to dick. Like bop, like bop. Mentioning gang, now we dead in the dick. Off the naughty and the dotty. Both of them that's how we rollin' again. Fuck all wild, them niggas is big. Niggas out here sacrificing they men. He saw a op and he thought he was lit. He went down and got poked in his shit. Ayo, Dita, suck my dick. Like naughty, all of my splits. Bet this 40 gon' put him to bed. Damn, they know I love seeing rap. Damn, she keep texting, I leave on red. Like I be smoking on niggas, that's that. I got a bad and she sipping my Sprite. Like if the amigos, I'm trying to get right. Like if he this, he get sent to the light and I'm smoking that boy who went up by the knife. Bitch.
Now he bopping, punching my hips. Like, come here, gotta do it like this. Don't drop my shit. Damn, he try to dip and he trip. Beef ain't dead till he dead on my split. Till he dead on my. So bro, let's take a trip. Backdoor game tryna slime me a victim. Now he bopping, I'm punching my hips. Like, come here, gotta do it like this. Like, bop, bop, he dead. Roll it again. Fuck all wild, we smoking they miss. Like how they dissing, they mans got chance.
How you dissing? I don't understand. Like she a pop and she doing a pop. How you dissing? You niggas is pop. He got poked in his hip, so I'm punching that spot. 41K, then he died by the poke. Can't remember the shots that I throw. When I'm smoking on naughty, I'm high as a ghost. Too fast, I crash that whip. Might throw 10 shots and dip. Top 5, 8 bodies toss. How naughty
So stick around.
Each night for someone exactly like you. Why should we spend money on a show or two when no one sings those love songs exactly like you? You make me feel so grand, I wanna true. She meant me for someone exactly like you.
Bye. get gas at the station. Gonna cause a reaction. Yeah, woman gonna walk. Bitch man gonna fool out the tongue. Bitch man gonna fool out the tongue. Bitch man gonna fool out the tongue.
The thing them call a broken heart, this blessed love will never part. You don't know it from the start. Me tell them say I'm dirty, yeah. A Sean Paul and Sasha, come sing for them, baby.
Though you make me holler, though you make me sweat, I can't get your tenderness. Still I can't get you off my mind. What is it about you, baby?
I dirty, dirty, dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
Well, I'm a hustler and a player, and you know I'm not a stayer. That's a dirty, dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
So girl, they try to understand that a man is just a man. That's a dirty, dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
That's the loving from the start, but you know we're at the part. That's the way I give my love.
I'm still in love. Yes, I'm still in love.
What a man gotta do, what a man gotta do. Girl, well I never had for promise, no bling bling for all a girl. When I just love it when me fling fling control a girl. And I make your head swirl, and I make your body twirl, and I make you wanna be my one and only baby girl. Night after night, make you feel love to keep you warm. Girl, you never get this kind of loving from your bond. I know you want your cat, and me just can't perform.
I love you, baby.
I know you get the little loving of me
You
gone.
don't know how to love me.
I know no time for no kissing and
Not
chow.
even how to kiss me.
I do me take your little advice down.
I don't know why.
Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl.
I love you, baby.
I dirty, dirty, dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
Well, I'm a hustler and a player, and you know I'm not a stayer. That's a dirty, dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
So girl, can't you understand that a man is just a man? That's a dirty, dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
The blessed loving from the start, but you know we're at the part. That's the way I give my love.
I'm still in love. Yes, I'm still in love.
Yo, what a man gotta do, what a man gotta do, girl. Hey, I do me give her tug love and say bye, bye, bye. But turn around, she ask a question, why? When me leave in me city, girl, I cry, cry, cry. And it hurts my heart to tell a lie, lie, lie. So don't cry no more, baby girl, for sure. Just remember the good times we had before.
I love you, baby.
I know you get the little loving and me
You
gone.
don't know how to love me.
I know no time for no kiss up, no
Not
charm.
even how to kiss me.
I do me take your little advice
I
down.
don't know why.
Hey baby girl,
I love you, baby.
I dirty, dirty, dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
Well, I'm a hustler and a player, and you know I'm not a stayer. That's the dirty, dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
So girl, don't you understand that a man is just a man? That's the way I give my love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
The blessed lover from the start, but you know we're at the part. That's the dirty, dirty love.
I'm still in love. Yes, I'm still in love with
What a man gotta do, what a man gotta do, girl.
I don't know why. 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 I don't know. I'm still in love
while I'm living. Thanks I'll be giving the Most High. No? I'm a living while I'm living, to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day. Only I in the price, I'm a live we have to pay. While our leaders play, all I see, people are rip and a rob, all are grave. Thief never love is the thief with long bag. No love for the people who are suffering real bad. Another toll to the poor, may God help his soul. What is to stop the youth from get out of control? Full up our education, yet no own a payroll. The clothes from me back of countless I old. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. I'm a living while I'm living, to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day. With only I in the price, I'm a leg we have to pay. While our leaders play, me say who can afford to run will run, but what about those who can't? They will have to stay. Opportunity a scarce commodity. In this time I say, when mama spend her last, I'll send you go class. Never you ever play. It's a competitive world for low budget people, spending the time while earning a nickel, with no regard to who it may tickle. My cup is full to the brim. I could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Though this life keep getting me down, won't give up now, got to survive. Some way, somehow. I could go on and on, the fool has never been told. I'm a living while I'm living, to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day. With only I in the price, I'm a leg we have to pay. While our leaders play, all I see, people are rip and a rob, all are grave. Thief never love is the thief with long bag. No love for the people who are suffer real bad. Another toll to the poor, may God help his soul. What is to stop the youth and get out of control? Full up of education, yet no own a payroll. The clothes by your back have countless I own. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. I'm a living while I'm living, to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day. Only I in the price, I'm a leg we have to pay. While our leaders play, me say who can afford to run will run, but what about those who can't? They will have to stay. Opportunity a scarce commodity. In this time I say, when mama spend her last, I'll send you go class. Never you ever play. It's a competitive world for low budget people, spending the time while earning a nickel, with no regard for who it may tickle. My cup is full to the brim. I could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told.
Some days I feel like we got nothing to say. Some days I question every move that we've made, but you never give up, keep me breathing. We've been building our love through the seasons. Some days I'm burning through the thoughts in my mind. Some days I'm haunted by the things that I hide. And I know that you want me for something, but I gave you my heart like it's nothing. So if you believe me, know that I've been fighting my best for you. I need you to hear me, fill the empty hole in my chest, Don't know why, sometimes I wanna feel small, but with you, you make me wanna stand tall. So if you believe me, know that I've been fighting my best for you. Some days you stumble but don't ask me for help. Some days you look at me like somebody else, but I'll never give up, keep you breathing. We've been building our love through the seasons. Some days we just don't have the strength to pretend. Some days we're brittle where we used to bend. But I know that you want me for something, and I know that without you I'm nothing. So if you believe me, know that I've been fighting my best for you. I need you to hear me, fill the empty hole in my chest, Don't know why, sometimes I wanna feel small, but with you, you make me wanna stand tall. So if you believe me, know that I've been fighting my best for you.
That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. I said that's life. And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this fine old world, it keeps spinning around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. And I know one thing, each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. I tell you, I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. And if I didn't think it was worth one single try, I'd jump right on a big bird and then I'd fly. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. And I know one thing, each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I just pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's life. And I can't deny it. Many times I thought of cutting out, but my heart won't buy it. But if there's nothing shaking come this here July, I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball and die.
doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by. No month of May, no twain.
She holds, it's feeling like we've been here before. We're both so broke, that's something that'll keep us afloat. Don't walk too slow, we can't keep falling deeper again. Came too close and the taste so far from pure. A rush of blood, but we search for so much more. We've all been here before. We've all been here before.
and then put them into new animation blueprint, etc. We can just have a character with all the animation. We're gonna be putting this character on top of the mannequin animations. So as you can see, I don't have any animations for this guy. So what we have to do is basically create an IK rig. Now for the mannequin, it will be already created for us if you are in 5.0, 5.1, etc. So go into mannequins, rigs, you can see that we have the IK mannequin over here. So we basically have to create this, but for a Mixamo character. And it's actually pretty quick to do. I mean, you have to kind of go and select a few bones, and it's got a bit of tedious sprite, but honestly, it's pretty quick. For them, what you have, which is unlimited animations and no characters. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and do so. Now, of course, if you're not gonna be using the mannequin and you're gonna be using another character to get your animations from, you will need to go ahead and create an IK for it as well. Anyway, let's start with the Mixamo. Let's go here, right click, go into animation. We're gonna go into IK rig and then an IK rig. We're gonna go ahead and select the Mixamo character, which is just this one, of course. IK rig, IKR, and then Mixamo. Let's go ahead and open this guy up and put it over here. Alright, so first of all, what we have to do is go ahead and basically make a lot of chain bones. So what are chain bones? Well, basically we can just have a collection of different bones in our hierarchy, and then say for example all this will be the spine, and then Unreal Engine with this new 5.0 capabilities on retargeting, it will kind of individually detect which ones are and merge them together. Okay, so it's much more effective. So first of all, we have to select our hips, then right click and set the retard root. Normally it will be the one that is on top of everything, right? Okay, so now what we can do is go and start creating the bone chains. So just go ahead, select the first spine over here, and then go into the last spine, and then right click and say new retarded chain from selected bones, and it will actually autofill a name for us, which is spine, which is exactly what we want. You can say okay, and then no go, and now we have the first chain over here, which goes from this spine to this spine too. And then later on in the IK retargeter, Unreal Engine will detect both chain bones from the IK rig from the mannequin, and then this IK rig, and because they have the same name or pretty much the same name, it will match them together, and it's very, very effective and very fast to do so, and very easy, of course. So now let's go ahead and get the head. So just get the neck, head, and then right click, new retard chain, and then okay, the head. There we go. Go, no go. Now we can go from the left shoulder into the left hand, right click, new chain, left arm, perfect. No go. Let's go ahead and do for all the fingers. Let's go I start with the thumb. So the first thumb to the last thumb, right click, new chain, and then in here we actually have to change it into left thumb. So sometimes it will not completely complete the name, but it's okay for us. Go ahead, and for now we're only gonna be making this change without any goal, so always click a no go. Okay, do the same with the index, and let's go ahead and put the name over here. Index. Of course, if you have a different hierarchy, it might be a bit different for you, but it's pretty much the same thing. You have to do the spine, the head, the arm, all the fingers, you know what I mean. It's the same process, even though it might be a bit different for you depending on what character and skeleton hierarchy you're using, but you know, it is still the same thing. You just fill up a lot of chains with, well, the finger, the arms, etc. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the thing. All right, so go ahead and put the pinky over here. There we go, that's the last finger on here. There we go, no go as always. And then we can go into the right arm. So from right shoulder into the right hand, right click, new chain, and right arm, great, no go. Then the right thumb, go ahead, new chain. Well, you don't have to change this one into right thumb. So go ahead and click OK. Then the index, right, new chain, index over here, okay, no go. Then the middle one, right click, new chain. So go ahead, middle, there we go, okay, no go, and ring, and new chain. There you go, rings, and okay, no go. It's kind of a tedious process, but it's pretty quick. We're really pretty much finished now. New chain, and then the pinky. All right, there we go. Okay, no go. And then from here to the end, this will be our new chain, left leg. Okay, no go. And then the same with the right click, new chain, right leg, and then no go. Great, let's go ahead and save. And you can see that we have a whole list of our chains over here. Of course, if you ever don't see one of these windows, you can just go into window and then find them here. IK retarder and the hierarchy, etc. Alright, so now that we have our IK rig for our Mixamo character, it will be great for us because now we can create an IK retarder. And because our mannequin already had for us created this IK rig, well, we don't have to create another one for the mannequin. So yeah, of course, if you're using another character that is not a mannequin and you want to basically copy and retard all the animations in real time from it as well, you need to go ahead and create a new IK retarder, but follow the same steps as we did with the Mixamo one. Anyway, let's go back into, I'm gonna go into the Mixamo retarder and right click, go to animation, IK rig, and then create the IK retarder. Now, the one that you have selected over here will be the base pose. So basically, where you want to copy and retard the animations from. So in our case, we the mannequin, because we want to go ahead and use this as the base and get all the animations in real time and then copy them into Mixamo. Of course, this method also works until now of what we're doing, also works for individually retarding and not in real time. But you know, I'm gonna continue using real time because it's more the purpose of this tutorial. But anyways, we want to select the IK mannequin. So let's go ahead and put a nice name. So IK retarder, and then normally in here you want to go ahead and put underscore, and then the base one, which is mannequin, and then underscore, and then 2, and then the skeleton that you want to go ahead and you know, retard to. In our case, it will be in Mixamo. So IK retarder mannequin to Mixamo. Of course, it doesn't matter which name you use, but I just recommend to use kind of this name. So now you can see our mannequin over here, and you can see that this is the source IK rig, which is what we want. Now we want to select a target, so let's go ahead and select here and go into Mixamo. And there we go, we can see our Mixamo character that just appeared on here perfectly in this pose. So maybe for you, I don't know, it should be the same, but if you're using another character, maybe the preview is a bit different, and you can change this on here. So you can change the target and source. So for example, you can change the height, so maybe it was up here, you can, you know, adjust it so it's at the same size as your character. Maybe it was a bit to the left or right, you know, you can go ahead and tune this in for the target and source. So what we have to do is basically put them exactly overlapping each other, because now we need to edit the Mixamo's pose in order to match the mannequin pose, so it can be targeted perfectly, because if not, we will have some problems. Now, probably if you did your IK rig correctly, there will not be any issue, but just in case, go ahead and revise the chain mapping, and we just want to make sure that it should then match. And you can see that pretty much, yeah, everything matches over here. These are the chains that we created earlier for the target and the source, so for mannequins, IK rig, and the Mixamo IK rig. And you can see it's very useful because it will automatically match them all up, and it is a very fast and effective way of doing so because we don't have to do one by one bone. You know, this is just a collection of different bones, so it's, you know, it's incredible. This new retarded system in Unreal Engine 5 is awesome. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. So now we need to basically go ahead and edit the Mixamo's pose. So we're gonna go ahead into this section over here. I want to select the target as is the Mixamo one, and then if you want, you can create a new pose, all right? And here create a new one, but I'm gonna just edit directly the default pose. I don't see any way, any reason of, you know, creating a new one. Okay, so let's go ahead and say edit mode, and now we have to go ahead and select our left shoulder. Let's start with the left shoulder. So basically, this, I mean, it will kind of depend on, you know, which characters you have and the poses and stuff, but if you're following the same workflow as me, we kind of have to put this a bit down, and then the left arm a bit down as well, and rotate it. You know, maybe I'm not the best one of, you know, exactly matching their bones, but you kind of just have to find your way like this kind of thing. That's pretty good, I guess. All right, I think that will be okay for us. Now let's do the same with the right shoulder, and go ahead and rotate it. Get the left arm rotated. Okay, yeah, I guess like that. Then the forearm like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. Yeah, okay. Well, it's not exactly like the left arm, but kind of very similar. So yeah, I mean, you probably should spend more time perfecting this and making it perfect, but you know, this is a quick tutorial to just showcase you, so I think this is fine. So then we can just click again edit mode, and it will stay in that pose. Wow, I didn't like that. This angle was very, wait a second. Let's get the right arm, kind of put it, no, I mean, it was fine. The right shoulders, go ahead and drop it down. All right, and then the left arm. Okay, I think that's more like the other one. Anyway, this is just, you know, tuning in with a lot of time. Okay, so now we can press again edit mode, and we'll go ahead and go out, go ahead and save, and then we want to go into the asset browser, and then we can preview our animations in real time, going ahead and retargeting. So if you don't see this window, you can just go into window, and then what is it, asset browser, right? And of course you can do the same with any of these windows over here, as well as details, and chain mapping, etc. All right, so now if we go ahead and double click in one animation, you will see how it starts to retarget, and you can test it with whatever animations you want, and you can see that for most part everything is retargeting pretty well. I guess the only difference will be kind of the arms, which is what we touched, and honestly, if we match them a bit better, it will be in a better position, but I think for now this will be a bit better. So I think we're gonna go ahead and continue that. If I see later on that it's a bit too wonky, we'll edit it real quick, but I think we can continue like this. Of course, you want to go ahead and make it more similar to your source target. But now we can see that everything is running pretty well and smoothly. So we can go ahead and just save, and then we can go ahead and close this. All right, so now how we can go ahead and now place that character in our mannequin, and then use that IK rig and, well, retargeter. Well, what we're going to do is create an animation blueprint, but don't worry, because we only need to add one node. So it's not like creating a whole locomotion now again. No, that's why it's so fast. It's just creating a node. So let's go ahead and right click, go to animation blueprint, and then select the Mixamo character, which is the one that we want to retarget to, and then create, and then ABP underscore Mixamo, and then go ahead and open this guy up. And in some seconds, come on, load. And now there we go, just put it over here, and now we just need to go into the NM graph. All right, and then from the result, just go ahead and get this and say retarget pose from mesh. This is the node. So now we can go ahead and select it, and then choose the IK retargeter, which the one that we have just created is mannequin to Mixamo. So let's go ahead and use that one. And now we can just go ahead and compile and save, and we don't have to do anything more in the animation blueprint. It's as that easy. Now make sure do you have use attach parent ticked on, because that's important. It will be
Merhaba arkadaşlar, bugün sizlerle person karakterimi açıp onun IK ligine bakacağım. Gördüğünüz gibi başlangıç neck 1, bitişte head. Hemen geldim.
Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. In today's video, mannequin, but you can also use any character you want, or you can go from the mannequin. So you see here I have the export skeleton and this hip hop dancing, and I also have my other skeleton which I want to go to, which again, like I said, is just going to be hopefully what to do is press edit mode, and then if we were to select a bone, so let's not position, so I can do the other one the same as well. Put arm R position like this. Then if we press edit mode again, we'll be taking the one the same. Put arm, we can then want to, but for me, slightly over to the right like so. Let's put them 250 like that, and I'll just move my camera over. And you can also change wants to go to the IKR, and then we'll scroll down to Quinn. So we have IKR Quinn here, and then we'll scroll down to which we don't want to put them as well if you want to. That does act, and then if we just a little bit finicky, this again can be a little bit finicky to get the rotated. That looks pretty good. We'll rotate. Then if we press edit mode again, we'll be taken out, and this is now the pose we have. So they are now both in a T-pose. That is perfect. In the bottom right, if we go to chain mappings, you'll notice these are already done for us because they have the same name. If they have different names or they've not been done correctly, just press the source chain and change it to the correct one for you. Again, for me, spine, spine, neck, head, left arm, right arm, right leg, left leg, left leg. So neck and head don't have the same name, but Unreal Engine kind of knows what it is you want to do, so it has automatically done it. And I think it's not only taking the name, but also the data of the bones in there as well, to just do it automatically for you. But again, you can change it if need be. So then in the bottom right, we'll go to the asset browser and double click, but again, you can click in the name, but also the data of the bones in there as well, to just do it automatically for you. But again, you can Unreal Engine kind of spine, neck, head, left arm, If they have different names or they've not been done correctly, just press the source chain and change it to the correct automatically for you, but from the export to. So then in the bottom right, we'll go to the asset browser and double click an animation we want, and you can see now perfectly we have this animation retargeted from the export to Quinn, and this looks absolutely perfect. This has worked really, really well. They're both humanoid. So we'll close that here. We can drag this on stage as well to be next to this other one we have here. So let me actually just move these about, and I'll get back to you once I've got these in the position I want them in. So I think that'll be it for this video on, and I'll get back to you once I've got these in one we have here. So let me actually just move these about, and I'll get back to you once I've got these in the position I want them in. So I think that'll be it for this video on animation retargeting in Unreal Engine 5.1. As you can see on screen now, we've taken an animation from a skeletal mesh and put it onto a different skeleton. So I got a mixed mode animation. Hey guys, and welcome. Hey guys, and welcome back to another Unreal Engine
important. It will be automatically on, but just in case, because that's how it will. Everything is going so cool. I mean, this is awesome. Now we're going to making sure it's invisible. I'm into real time, so we didn't have to, you know, retard all the animations one by one and create a new animation blueprint with all the locomotion and graphs and etc. directly working just from copying the source post. Of course, you can go ahead and edit a bit the post so it will align better, I guess, the arms and stuff, but overall you can see how it kind of worked. Also, real quick, as you can see, the IK foot is also working, so there you go. Of course, maybe you have to touch a bit the alignment of the fit, but it is working. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed the video of Unreal Engine 5 tutorials, so if you want to go ahead and check them out, go ahead. And with all that said, what's up guys, welcome to new Unreal Engine 5 tutorial, and today I'm gonna show you.
Hello friends, today we are going to learn how.
What's up
you.